OBS changed my source. Literally, I tested it before stream. My source was set correctly. It literally defaulted my. Do you know what we said earlier about having any kind of stream without any kind of technical hiccups? Yeah. Anyway, what I was trying to say is.
Didn't you say that on stream whilst you were muted?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, who do you think is in the right, and who do you think the internet thinks is in the right? Specifically Reddit, because that's kind of where it mainly went viral.
Okay, so I think I saw either this video or something similar, and I saw some comments, and I hold the same opinion. If the kid was like, actually, first of all, we need to compare the prices. That a good tech PC is much higher in price than a PS5.
But will a kid that age care? Does a kid that age need a PC that's more than?
A kid that age doesn't really need a PC
these days, like $400.
Something like that. Like when I was that old and granted ages ago, it was a Wii, and we played just like Wii Sports as a family on the Wii. And if we wanted to play an individual game, we had I still have it, an Xbox 360, where we basically had Minecraft and then the knockoff Sonic version of Mario Kart, Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed. A kid doesn't need that. If the kid was saying like, "Oh yeah, I really don't," well, I suppose he wouldn't say, "I really don't want a PS5." If he was like, "I want a computer," maybe just get him like a laptop and severely limit it under parental mode, because a kid that age should not be accessing the internet, in my opinion. Yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, kind of similar to what Jake said. I mean, like, when I was growing up, like, me and my sibling would use just, like, a family computer thing. And again, with the unlimited internet access, I know that, like, the majority of our generation is, like, traumatized from seeing something they shouldn't have seen on the internet. And the recent thing where a lot of people are saying that Gen Alpha are being basically raised as iPad kids, and because they just have unlimited access to the internet because their parents can't be bothered to parent them, it's causing them to grow up with like a lot of behavioral issues, and it's causing a lot of them to also care more about trends and their appearance and stuff. So it's just like, let the kid be a kid, don't get them something like that. But same point as Jake, like, if the kid made it clear he wanted a PC, which is completely different from console, at least for us it's obvious because we are gamers, but it's just like, if he said he wanted a PC, definitely make sure you're doing research and like getting the correct thing. But you know,
I mean, life's tough as well. Suck it up, kid. But when I was that age, I was like, computer. I had a Kindle, which I can't remember the web browser on a Kindle, but it didn't really work that well. And then my phone was a Nokia 635. Where
the same one I had. I can't remember what model Nokia I had. But
I think it was different. But I remember the App Store on that. They must have put parental guidance on it or whatever. Because like the only like game I could get on there was Minecraft. that was the only thing I could get on there.
No Subway Surfers.
No, it wasn't on there. There was a knockoff Farmville which I used and thought I turned off my mobile data, but I turned off roaming or whatever and ended up spending £50 worth of mobile data by accident. Playing that farming game. They weren't happy.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, it wasn't parental controls, it was just that the App Store for Windows phones was just so limited.
Oh, fair enough, it's just shit then.
I remember when Pokemon Go kicked off, it was like, what, 2016, I was still in Nokia. What I did is I side-loaded it onto my tablet. I had like a Samsung Galaxy tablet.
I remember
and I would
this.
just walk around everywhere in school with like this giant tablet. Well, it wasn't giant. It wasn't like an S series or whatever. But it was.
Most people went on a Pokemon Go walk. I remember that.
Yeah.
I also remember.
I would just use roaming, not roaming. I would use like a hotspot from my phone. And granted, I only had 300 megs of data per month back then.
I remember we did one successful Pokemon Go walk, but there was another one, and we must have been like 12. How many Pokemon Go? How old were you when Pokemon Go came out?
It was like 2015, 2016, wasn't it? It was like late 2015.
Okay, so I would have been like 11.
11
or
or 12.
whatever, and you were like 13. And we were like, let's meet up. And yeah, I got there a couple minutes late, and you were just giving up hope. And you were walking back, and I saw you walking back, and I was walking back as fast as I could to reach you, and you managed to get back into your house before I was there, and it was just like, where's his house? Like, he's disappeared, and I just walked home. I don't remember if we spoke about that. That was back on days when Discord didn't exist and we were just using Skype.
Yep. So yeah, I sent you the link to that Reddit post, by the way. Just have a look through some of the replies, and just some of the top replies. Because
when did you guys get your first phone? Sorry.
Well, I got my first phone in 2013, in year 6, like my last year of primary school, because I started to go home by myself. It wasn't a long thing, but it's still, I was super young and was like, crossing the street, it's dangerous whenever. So my parents wanted to get me a phone.
Yeah, same-ish. I think I got my first phone when I transferred into like high school when I got out of primary school, basically. For much the same reasons. I didn't go home by myself, but I think just a sense of more independence. So my parents were like, "Yeah, we'll get you a phone just in case." But yeah, before that, if you wanted to play games, or like mobile games, then it was you just go to your mom and be like, "Hey, you got games on your phone?"
Okay, I don't like the comments on here.
Exactly.
How old's that kid? What, like 5?
Yeah, maybe like 5, 6, whatever.
He's incredibly young. They just speak their mind. Like my one of my cousins, she's like 4.
Let me just get the stream back on that so you can see exactly what people are saying.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I just do not get the anger towards the kid.
Most people just hate kids. I don't know why.
Okay. There's one thing that's I hate kids. I despise kids with an absolute passion. And I'm still on the kid's side here. The only thing which, we really don't know from the context of this video is if the kid was very explicit about wanting a PC. Because if he just said to his parents, "I want to play games," then of course they're gonna go for a console. But
Say that one more time. Let me get the clip.
No, you're not getting a clip of that. But like, if he was very clear that he wanted a PC, if he, for one reason or another, wanted a PC because that's what his friends use, because it's just more versatile, or whatever, then I really don't get it. One conspiracy theory, which I don't know if I'll find it here now, but one conspiracy theory I've seen circulating is that basically the parents wanted a PS5 for themselves, but couldn't really justify it, so they passed it over as a present for the kid.
Yeah, that's fair. It's like you can't get angry at the kid for speaking his mind. Like my cousin who's like 4, in nursery, the head teacher of the school came in and she just straight up called her a bossy cow. And if it is what it is, say it. Honestly, go ahead. And the fact they're posting that video, I mean, there's a whole
kid will absolutely despise him.
Yeah, there's like a whole ethical consideration around that.
Maybe it's for the better that he doesn't have a PC, because if he had a PC, he'd find that video.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, because PS5 can access the internet, surely. Yeah, it's just like, why would you put your 5-year-old kid on the internet? Just don't do that. I think Tomska had. I always bring up Tomska in these. Tomska had in one of his things, like one of his co-writers, Eddie Bowley, his son Rick Bowley. When he was really young, they were like, "Yeah, sure, we'll stick him on camera." But now that he's getting to the point where he's going into school, they blur his face if he ever appears, because you don't want negative connotations, or I suppose positive connotations about just spreading around. And I mean,
yeah, they just don't want him to be recognized, followed, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
ooh,
got that in stream.
I really hate doing anything now, because these guys are just gonna literally clip it, put it onto the Avrona soundboard, and then you can use it. And you can also use it. Join the Discord server. So join the Discord server. It's in the video description.
Just notice the emoji popped up.
I can turn it into a plug for the Discord server. Boom. If you want.
Jake, I probably.
If you want to hear me say,
I probably have
join the Discord server.
I probably have a bunch of clips where Alex said something questionable while we're playing R6. So.
I'll do you one
I
better.
can add
I'm
them to
starting
the
a collection of all of your scared screams from Rainbow Six
Hey,
to put in a compilation for the Avrona channel. So boom.
I was
Didn't I
already
make you scream
aware of
once?
that.
I shouldn't say that. Didn't I make you scream once? That's not a good sentence to tell. When I
Okay,
got you as
on,
IQ on
that's
the
on
new map.
that's on record now.
Everything I say on this channel is on record, and I wake up the next day and there's a short of it that's been created. It was Cam's fear when she was just on on her iPad, and she was just scrolling down YouTube, and just in the YouTube short section, her face appeared. And she just went, "What?"
What's worse, that or when the short from the Eva incident?
Oh God, I don't remember that. I think the entire point of that was we were asking her to get a soundbite of her voice.
Yeah,
Do a
go on.
comparison between the
Defend
two.
yourself in front of your girlfriend now. Go on.
I will defend my no. Well, this is an entirely different story. I don't think we actually put that in the video. I got it, but I think I sent it to you. I don't remember if I did.
I
Maybe
made
it's in the
an
video.
entire sequel to that video with basically that clip from Eva and also some additional cut content from the main one. Issue is, I was running very low on space on my SSD, which I use for editing. So okay, I did a whole video. I exported it. I started uploading it, and I just deleted all the files when I was done with them. The video looked fine. Issue is that when I was testing something with the timeline in DaVinci, I left the audio channel where speaking muted. So the video exported muted, and then because I deleted all the files, I couldn't re-export it with the actual audio. So yeah, I had
You
to...
do not play back, watch everything before you move files around.
I thought it was fine because again, when I watched it was all fine, but then when I tried to do something last minute, I muted a timeline, and that's how it got exported. So
Oh, because DaVinci does some weird stuff with me as well. When I cut to a black screen, occasionally it'll turn grey little rectangles on it, and I have to render it. It's strange. Another question for you. Here's a question. Do you have a library of all of your videos on your computer anywhere?
I try, but I've made a lot of them, and I'm running out of storage space. And you know, I want to
get an external.
I'm at this point where I was definitely thinking of getting like an external server NAS kind of thing going on. But at the same time, if I just wait a bit longer, I know I can probably just get a company to send me one for free. So you know.
Yeah, hello, companies.
Hello, whoever makes them nowadays. Who makes a good NAS nowadays? Synology? You want to send me one? Dell, I think they make NAS stuff nowadays.
Oh, as if Dell's gonna care.
QNAP? Anyone? No. Ooh. So yeah.
That wasn't me.
That's kind of my issue with kind of storing all my videos. I definitely want to have a copy, but again, it just piles up. So. Plus, I can always just download them later from YouTube anyway. Granted, they do go through some compression, so. Can you
I'm waiting for him to stop talking. I was for you to stop talking so it'd actually be heard, but I didn't realize you guys could
I
actually
can't believe
hear it.
that one video I clicked on just immediately Avrona goes with like that. That was great.
That's this entire channel now. Anyway, so that's kind of the Christmas part done. Let's kind of talk about this year in general, because this is the last weekend of Avrona in 2023. Granted, we only did 2 of them, because these are still in a very early phase of development, as you can tell by the fact that we also I was muted for the first however long of the live stream.
And then our cameras cut out, and it took you 2 minutes to realize that.
Okay, that's on Discord. If Discord isn't my primary tab open, then it just puts the video to sleep, and so the OBS stops picking up. Maybe that's a setting to that.
Discord saving use. Discord being good.
Yeah, I get it, saving bandwidth and whatever, not showing video when you're not watching it. I assume there's maybe an option for that. I don't know. I'm probably the worst person to ask about anything Discord. Jake, you're the Discord.
Yeah, especially
wizard here.
No, given that you're the tech guy, you should know this stuff.
I should, but I don't know what it is. Just Discord. I've never had time to properly learn it. So whenever anything he's doing in the Discord server, I'm just like, Jake, you deal with it.
So whenever Jake changes your profile picture for the server, you can't actually do anything about it.
I was quite impressed this time.
I know how to change a profile picture on a Discord server, so thank you very much.
And yet every time he changes it, you're like, Jake, change it back, please.
No. He always changes it back. He has that file like in his quick access, just to change it back. I was quite impressed this time when I changed your server icon. It came back Christmassy. That was quite good.
I mean, probably the worst time you did it was when I was in the US. I was like lining up for some like roller coaster at Universal or something, and I just noticed you changed it. So I was trying to figure out how to do it from my phone. I didn't have a copy of my logo saved there, so I needed to get it from somewhere. That was like the worst time.
You wanted to talk about 2023? I can do a segue from that. It is rumored that Universal will be building a theme park in the UK.
Ooh, wow.
They have purchased Bedford. They purchased a large plot of land, and people say in timelines because they're currently developing their third theme park. They've got 2 theme parks and a water park already in Orlando, and they're doing their third called Epic Universe. But then Orlando basically has no land. Like Disney was smart. Well, Walt Disney was smart when he built that up. But yeah, they expect it to be by 2030 or later than that.
Oh, okay.
In the UK, which should be nice. And you can thank Disney for that as well, because actually you can thank the UK government for that, because when Disney wanted to build Euro Disney, they looked at France and the UK, and we said, here, build it near this boggy region. I think it was by the Thames, and they just went, no, and they were like, that's the best we can do, so they just went to France instead. Which is a bold move, because why on earth would you ever want to be in France?
I mean, if you want to build Euro Disney, a mainland continent country that's kind of in the center of everything, it's pretty good. You know, they could have gone somewhere like, I don't know, a Belgium or the Netherlands. But like,
what does Belgium have in it other than chocolate? Like, no one cares. Like, Belgium is all chocolate. The Netherlands is all bikes and tulips.
We just lost the entire viewership from the Benelux region right there. I mean, hey,
let's do stereotypes. Maybe... Germany's all beer. French is all protest.
Who knows? Maybe after Brexit, we'll be finally getting a Disneyland here. I doubt it.
Yeah, because it's not Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Brexit
they have
Disneyland.
Euro Disney in the UK. They're gonna have, I don't know, Boris Disney.
No, because you remember Boris Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boris Island.
He loves naming stuff after himself, like Boris Island, Boris Bikes. Like a cycle highest in London.
Yeah,
so,
to be fair though, can you imagine? Boris Disney, let's go. I like Brexit Disney. You walk in, you go, I want to go to the shops, and it's just like, oh, we haven't got any stock in, it's too expensive to import. That would be great. But like,
don't get me started when I recently had to buy some antibiotics and literally no pharmacy in the city had them because of Brexit.
But Boris Island, I should have gone forward. That would have been incredibly funny. Just imagine, like, oh, I'm flying into the UK, and it's like, where are you landing? Boris Island.
Build Boris Disney on Boris Island.
There we go. Oh, just make an own country at this point. Come on, I'd move there.
When he gets like exiled from the UK, he just forms his own country on like the boggy region of the Thames.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Boom.
Theresa May gets angry, and Theresa Land opens up next door.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, what were we talking about? Yeah, 2023 recap. We kind of got carried away talking about Boris Johnson.
He's a very silly man.
Show, yeah. Highlights of 2023 for you guys, because again, this is the last show of the year, so...
I was about to say Liz Truss, but Liz Truss was last year. It's such an insignificant period of time, I just don't remember. Actually, no, it wasn't. The Queen died during it. God, Liz. And now we've got the person who just wants you to learn maths. I think we should teach maths at A level to everyone. Shut up.
What has happened during this year? I don't actually really remember.
The only one I can think of is Matthew Perry died. Politically, Donald Trump has lost the ability to run in Colorado. We probably should have researched this before we came on here. I mean, Mario got turned into an elephant.
I was kind of talking more about, you know, stuff that happened to you, or like on the channel, or like projects we worked on together on.
My sister called you.
You don't have to like recite all the 2023 trivia to me. I'm not asking for that. So
Okay.
I'm like looking through my gallery right now to see what I actually did this year.
I wanted you
We
to go
did the
first because for me,
roasting
you know, I'm just going to talk about Vancouver for the next half hour. So
Okay.
LTX and
We did
everything
the roasting
happened there.
video for you, and I was nice, being like you were a squeaky voice, and then my sister called you a paedophile, and we had to cut out the video.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was really good. That was.
Honestly,
have we
the
done any other
special was
videos
the
yet?
10K special this year as well. Yeah, the 10K special. What on earth is that photo?
That's
that's
from.
that's from the 10K special video. If you haven't
You
watched
know,
it, watch your 10K special. It's so good.
My face is in.
You mentioned that video where he called his ex my name. Every time I remember that it exists, I show it to him to pain him.
And then she
Great
shows
fun.
everybody around her and their friends, and that is genuinely
Well,
ridiculous.
you showed that video to your friends?
Yeah, she has.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Are they
thanks for the
subscribed?
publicity.
No.
I'm just kind of surprised.
No, they're not going to check out your channel. Just saying.
Okay, well,
Well, that's
I'm
that kind of
curious now.
conversation.
How did people react? They were like, yeah, that's like a normal slip up to do, or were they like, dump him right now? Like, how did people?
I
No,
don't remember.
well,
What did they
happened
say?
was Cam was too busy laughing every single time she showed them to it for her to explain the context of the video, and they just didn't understand.
Oh, okay.
As with most things that Cam finds
Yeah,
funny,
that-
when she shows them to the
That's
people.
fair.
No, I don't.
That makes sense. Yeah.
No, I don't.
You sure?
Yes. Oh, this is 2022.
Trying to think stuff that happened.
So yeah, the 10K special happened. The 10 years special happened as well. That was a lot of fun.
Have you ever considered reacting to your 500 views special?
500 views. Was that like a? What was that?
That was like
A Hive live stream?
8 years ago.
Was that like
No,
a Hive
no.
live stream or something? What was
You were playing that snowball game. I don't know what it was, but it was a snowball game.
It was a Minecraft thing, wasn't it? Must
What's
have
that? Was that on my arm? Oh yeah, you were bored and you just let me just draw a tattoo on your arm.
Yeah,
Okay.
remember when we were all watching SI in the beginning of the year?
been. Yeah.
Yeah, every time, because we were basically watching it from Jake's thing, because I was like, I'm not bothered to go on Twitch by myself. So we kept watching it on Jake's PC, and every time I was bored, I would draw a different tattoo. The first one was G2 themed. The second one, if it's gonna,
Yeah,
It's
with,
just
the,
a
with
bunch
the
of
exposure, I can barely tell what it is.
It's a pansy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, so
so
500
sort your
special-
monitor out.
Was Sky Wars. Sky Wars Minecraft
Oh, is it
minigame.
Sky Wars?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's on the Hive. Rip Hive.
No.
I do definitely
How's
want to
that?
do, because on the 10K special, we did the oldest videos like on the channel. But there's some stuff even older, because
Oh yeah.
yeah, on the channel it only goes back to 2015. But I recently found on an old hard drive stuff from like 2013, 2014. So, what is it now? It's just memes from SI. Yeah, we watched SI back in the day. You better be back here for SI 2024. We're definitely doing another watch party.
It was on a fluke that we got through, and that was a very stressful day. 'Cause it's just like, let's quickly get down there, and then it was like we went back at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I think we just went back to bed.
yeah, no, we did. I remember I had to get up from a lecture, and I had to get up like a couple hours after we went back, we took a nap, and then I had to get up, and you were just like fully asleep, like you were on your face. That's how tired we were.
Don't wake up early. I don't do mornings. I woke up at 7 o'clock. I don't know why I did. I just did. You know when someone's like you wake up and you're just awake, you can't drop back into a dream state. And I was up so early that my eyes physically hurt for an hour and a half. You two were asleep, so I couldn't go games. That really did hurt.
Should we do if we do it again? If we do it like a watch party, should we do a live stream of it? Oh wait, no, because for also,
could.
do you need like a co-streaming license or whatever from Ubisoft?
That should be hard to get.
Is that a thing? I swear I've seen that they're like restricting who can actually co-stream.
Yeah, because they want people to go watch theirs. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We could do a
It's
live stream
dumb.
reaction. That would be really boring, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
There are also
the only time I use my Twitch Prime is for that. Like Twitch Prime, watching a Siege event, I just subscribe with it, so I don't have to deal with the 10 ads in a row.
I'm trying to see what else did we do on this channel in 2023. What other
With
events?
us or just you?
Actually, 2023 was the year when Cam was kind of introduced on this channel, right?
Uh,
Do you like it here? How do you enjoy the chaos and carnage?
It's like walking into a man cave.
No, come on, it's not that bad.
Yeah, no, actually, your room's always tidier than mine is.
I'm looking
just
through the
scrolling
videos I uploaded and stuff projects we've done this year, trying to see. But I can't really see
never
anything
change your thumbnails. Never change your thumbnails, sir.
Why?
It's huge.
It's
What do you
I
have against
knew that was gonna be the
thumbnail?
one.
Like actually,
I'm sorry, bro.
what do you have against that
No.
thumbnail?
save my back.
Can you turn that into a sticker? Oh my god.
Trying to find it. Oh, you did your April Fool's video. You did your April Fool's video.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh yeah, Cam was. Was that the first time Cam was on the channel?
I was there, but I don't think my
When-
face had been revealed.
Yeah, it was. You were playing the sketchy Hong Kong seller, the Huawei phone seller.
Oh, Tony for remind me.
That was something.
And then you made me say someone's name in the wrong dialect of Chinese.
Well, your mum
actually
like
so bad.
translated it, didn't you?
Yeah,
Did
but
she?
because
So it should have been like
the
correct.
thing is, no, the thing is, because you can translate it between Chinese, like Mandarin Chinese and Cantonese. So for example, I probably have a name in Mandarin, but I just don't use it. And yeah, so you can. It is kind of interchangeable. I didn't know she was from Taiwan, so I was just.
I told you
thought
she
that
was from Taiwan.
No, I don't. No, I don't remember you telling me. I
I
thought she was from.
I literally did tell you that Lisa Sue is from Taiwan.
Okay, I don't remember. But yeah, so I just asked my mom because I thought that her like main name was like in Mandarin, in Cantonese, and I was just like, "Hey, mom, can you translate this, please? Because I can't read."
I said just a quick note. I have just put something in chat. We still need questions for the Q&A that Avrona will be doing at some
End
point.
of year Q&A, a brand new tradition. I mean, we did it once before last year, so it counts as a tradition.
Yeah.
So we need more questions.
You
Definitely
can
ask away.
you can add your questions by joining our Discord link in the live stream description, or if you just put them in chat, I'll grab them and just put them in the channel for you.
Exactly. Okay. I'm trying to think anything else big in 2023, or should I just start talking about LTX? Okay, let's just.
Oh, I do remember one more thing. Sorry, I do remember one more
like a little
thing.
child.
No, because like remember when we started playing Lethal Company, when Lethal Company came out, and everyone was just obsessed with it. It was actually so fun, especially that moment with Captain and the Bees. That was like
That was so good.
proper timing.
I think just in general, the amount of like cool stuff we did for the Avrona channel, like it was a pretty good.
The amount of times you jumped off the railings.
Yeah, I mean that. What else did we do? All of the Rainbow Six streams we've been doing there recently. What the Fabian and Bikini Body charity stream video? I think that turned out all right. Skull and Bones. We played Skull and Bones this year. Finally, the game we never thought would actually exist.
I don't think it will. I think they're just going to say we deleted it by accident.
Honestly, wouldn't surprise me at this point. I mean, they still have until what, February 16th to prove us wrong. So we'll see.
In
See.
that period of time, no development will go on that game. They're just like, oh, screw it. No,
They
we're
just did a
sick of this
public
shit.
beta to make it look like they're, actually working on it. But, like, no, nothing's being done. Just the way it was published in the beta, that's just how it is going to be.
Just you get 10 hours of playtime. That's it. Wasn't even 10, it was like 6 hours.
Yeah. But are you actually going to buy it, though? If it comes
Maybe.
out. Because it was
If it's playable.
Because
It was fun.
though. Yeah.
I see the enjoyment. Like oh, I want a bigger ship. Like, oh, I want to form a fleet with my friends. But then equally, if it's just like all sail to island, hop off ship, loading screen, walk around island, loading screen.
Okay. You can't complain
loading
too much about loading screens when both of you installed a game on a hard drive. Okay, I played off an SSD, and it was literally just a blink of an eye, and you were on the ship or on the island.
Well, I have the actually published pirate game on my SSD.
I gotta make room for the actually good pirate game on an SSD.
It is a good pirate game. You can't say it's not good with its.
I'm still.
It's a AAA game with everybody in like all these reviews and everyone playing games.
I'm still convinced that the only reason Sea of Thieves does as well as it does when it comes to sales and everything is because Skull and Bones has been stuck in limbo for literally years and years at this point. If Skull and Bones has come out when it was supposed to come out, Sea of Thieves wouldn't be as big as it is. But it's just people are desperate for a good pirate game.
I can counter your thing because Sea of Thieves when it launched was like the worst game ever. Like they had like 3 different types of voyages. That was Ignore that.
I wish I could clip. Alec, can you clip that? No, it's on the stream. You can clip this.
You did warn you're streaming, right?
Yes. Are you ready to see what's appeared in my room? Hold on, I'm gonna have to turn my video off because I am not wearing any trousers.
Can you put trousers on?
Oh, Jake, you broke the stream. Now we see like 2 bits of cam disjointed.
Oh, it's fine. She'll be reassembled in a second.
Jake!
We have her ear.
No, Jake,
here,
you do realize...
we have a head like somewhere here.
Your camera was still on.
Cam, I haven't even gotten up yet. Oh, I dropped my...
Your camera's still on.
It's not. Yeah, I can see you
You need to be a more convincing lie than that, Cam. Come on. Do better.
You ready for this?
I can see your butt.
What is that?
I can see your butt.
You'll log with cream.
Oh.
Do you want to put some trousers on?
No.
For the sake of the viewer's eyes?
Well, they don't see what's below.
Well, imagine if the camera like tripped or something.
Oh, it's brandy cream. It's brandy.
Hey, Alec. Jake is taking the new Twitch regulations to the next level right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, pull a Pokemon. Oh shit, no, she didn't do that intentionally.
I mean, did she?
Oh, did you see that?
Could I be worried?
No, there's no way that was intentional. Have you seen what Boogie did?
Oh yeah, and he got banned for it.
Boogie did it. And then there was some dude that was just jacking off with a bar. Or
I mean,
looking
we
like he was.
are now on Twitch. We do live stream everything over on Twitch now, so do be careful. But to be fair, I mean, technically everything is like allowed on there anymore. So it's the Wild West all over again. So.
Oh, so Bailey's Yule log. My mum did not know that she was featured on video.
Should we do like a boundary pushing kind of stream on Twitch? Do like a hot tub stream.
Oh, I don't know.
You need to get a hot tub first, or get a little paddling pool. But you need to do it like
get like a kiddie paddling pool.
Yeah, no, that would actually be really fun though.
No, that's what they do. And they get inflatables and stuff. But you have to do what most of the people who do that genre are just chatting. And you've got to sit there with your ass up in the air answering questions. That's all they do. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of sad because you look at it and like their viewership is like 5,000 people, and they have like 1 subscriber. Like, it's so sad.
Don't be sad for them.
No, Alec, you know what?
If I was sticking my ass up in the air, if my ass was stuck up in the air for 2 hours, I would expect at least 1 more subscriber.
It's hard work.
1 subscriber per hour.
Man.
No, Alec, you know what you should do? You know those yoga, because basically Jake said like stick your ass in the air. And like is it called downward dog or something? Like that one yoga position? You should just do yoga in the kiddie pool.
I used to do yoga and
wiggle your ass in front of the camera.
I'm not the fittest. I'm not the fittest, but I know Alec is more unfit than me. he would not survive for like a minute in downward dog.
I could do some yoga poses. Thank you very much. Okay, I could attempt them. Like, I don't know many.
Which one can you do? Sleeping?
You think I know the name?
I fell asleep in a yoga class once. I woke up to the like 50-year-old instructor stroking the inside of my elbow, going Jake, because he was like, we were like, I don't know, powering down. I don't know how to put it.
How do you fall asleep in a yoga class?
Because you've done a load of exercise and then you're lying on your back, and she's like, think of a tree. Relax, think of the tree, and stuff like that. And my mum was just laughing at me, and the lady next to me, who must have been like 60, 70, just turns to me and goes, I thought you died, but I thought I'd better just leave you there. That's just what a nice thing that is. Like, I thought you died. Won't say anything. Just leave him there. But everyone else was packing up around me, which is really awkward.
We should definitely think about doing something special for Twitch, though. Anyway, rounding up 2023 recap, unless any of you have anything else to add. LTX.
You can do your shameless promo now.
LTX was absolutely insane. I don't know if you've seen much of my content from LTX this year, but it was insane. Oh, to be fair, I don't know how much I was just kind of going off the adrenaline, everything. I did not expect to be so comfortable being on the other side of the world by myself. Like, what's like the furthest you travel completely on your own? No parents, no friends, no anything.
Halfway across the world.
Okay.
She's from Hong Kong.
True.
Where have I been? Like, honestly, like the only place is like London.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the biggest one I did before that was when I went to Copenhagen for the major, which was like literally a couple of months before that. Actually, yeah, that was just such a insanely... I'm saying insanely a lot. Whatever, it was a very stressful and exhausting time, because first I did Copenhagen in May. Was it May? Yeah. Then, like, 3 days after that, a 3-week road trip across the US began. That was exhausting. And then, after that, LTX. In July, yeah. But yeah, LTX was great. I am so mad that they cancelled it already next year. They're not doing it. Because it literally destroyed their entire team. And then, literally, like, what, 2 or 3 weeks after LTX happened, the whole LTT drama started, and then all of us who were invited kind of found all. Imagine if they did it before LTX, and we're all just like, LTX, like, so, yeah, how do you like LTX? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? You know, despite all the allegations and all the stuff that's going on in the company, yeah. So yeah, they probably did wait. They probably had that video waiting for a while, but they did probably wait until after LTX, just so it's not too awkward. So I guess that's nice of Gamers Nexus. Like, don't get me wrong, I agree with the video. It was just... It was just a pretty chaotic couple of months for them. But anyway, 2024. Do you have literally any plans for 2024?
Survive uni?
Yeah. To be fair, same. I really don't need to do much surviving on that front when I have 1 hour.
Mr. What is a pixel?
Yeah, I have 1 hour.
Mr. 1 hour a week.
Yeah, I have 1 hour a week of lectures, and recently we had to do. Well, we didn't have to do. We were sent this quiz from our professor, which she recommended we did. And when the very first question was something like, "What is a pixel?" I officially gave up and stopped doing it because it's just an insult to my intelligence, pretty much. Well, to be fair, do you guys also have it with your course where the most basic stuff gets reiterated over and over again? Because one of the things with university and with my bachelor's as well, whenever you're in like normal schooling, even if you move between schools, there's, you know, a curriculum, a nationwide curriculum, so no matter where you go, you're pretty much always on the same level of knowledge wherever you are in the kind of school path. But whenever you go to university, the professors have no idea how much you actually know. So university almost seems basic. Like university, my 3 years of bachelor's, 10 times easier than A-levels. Just because we had an entire lecture when we're just messing around with projectors. They were teaching us how to use projectors for like 2 hours.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I mean,
I think
you
because you
like
said
fine
that-
art, so do they teach you how to hold a pencil?
yeah, actually,
Do
they
they
taught me what
actually?
colors are. Oh my god. No, genuinely, like sometimes they'll tell me stuff that seems basic, but like people don't really know it. But there are times where they will literally look me straight in the eye and say, "Hey, do you know anything about colors?" And it's like,
Do you
I
know what a color
wonder.
wheel is?
As an urban planning student, my first like 5 lectures were what is a city.
Yeah. Especially,
Surprisingly complicated.
but still, it's like basic enough that the first couple of weeks can be a bit, unchallenging. But after that, I assume it kicks off. At least in your case. In mine, it was just flatline all through my 3 years. It was just a wasted 3 years. And then my masters is probably even worse because we have people all the way from my age to probably their 70s. So we literally had an entire lesson on what hyperlinks are.
Fair, honestly.
Yeah, so my goals for 2024 is not go insane when doing my my master's course, but at the same time, I definitely chose it for a reason, and that's because I didn't want it to interfere too much with YouTube channel stuff as well. So it is what it is. April Fools though, I already have some pretty good ideas for April Fools stuff this year.
I'm
Not this year, next
terrified.
year. I'm gonna need your help. So.
Won't be the one I did with you. That awful one. Do you remember Minecraft?
Oh, the Minecraft one, yes.
Super
That was like our
computer.
first one. It was the most cringe thing ever, but it was also fun. Like we just did so much like weird random fun projects that I don't feel we do enough of now. Just completely random and off the wall stuff, That's another thing I want to do more of next year. Just completely random stuff.
Hot tub live stream.
Maybe, who knows? Probably not.
Imagine like
Don't get your hopes
the
up. Don't
one
get your
time.
hopes up.
He has to do it in a maid outfit.
That's the 100k.
That would feel really uncomfortable. I can't lie.
No, well, half the audience would like to see it.
Yeah. The worst part is he's not wrong. I know you guys. Okay, I know you guys. I read.
I can see someone in the chat already has said, "Avrona, you're so pretty. Oh my god, Happy New Year's." Slay.
Is he blushing? Is he blushing?
I'm not blushing.
Yeah, he is. Look, he just said it. He just said it.
I'm not blushing. Don't get your hopes up. Okay.
Oh, no, I'm waiting for the delay in the live stream to catch up.
Look.
So I can see.
Look.
He's smiling.
Look at me.
He
Do
is
you see
blushing.
anything?
I don't see anything
Yeah.
right now, but we've just got to the point where we said you were blushing, and you were blushing. That's quite
Big
cute.
smile.
you see any
Big
emotion?
smile. Yeah. Oh god, that's terrifying. Don't look at me like that, actually.
Oh Jesus!
I'm covering that. That's actually terrifying. I'm sorry, no, because remember
You look
how
like a bitch.
when you
Please stop pulling that facial expression.
I stopped.
when you said you look like you were wearing when you said or either you or one of your viewers commented that you look like you're wearing like candy pink lip gloss. I can't lie, you actually do.
Well,
He
I
is!
I don't. I just. Okay, where is it? Where is it?
You didn't know this. He wears it.
And no.
Wait,
No, wait. It's lip balm. It's lip balm. Okay, I wear lip
what?
balm
That wait.
because my lips get all dry.
It's coloured though, isn't it?
It's
Yeah, exactly.
it
Like
literally isn't, unless it's just petroleum jelly thingy.
oh
Actually,
yeah, this is
yellow.
also look. It's petroleum
Oh,
jelly.
Vaseline.
It's literally Vaseline, but in a different form. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I hate to break it to you, I'm wearing lip gloss right now, and it still looks less than your one. Although to be fair, I don't think I'd be caught dead wearing bright pink.
I swear you have a makeup set as well. Hello.
All I have
You
is
do, don't
foundation
you?
or concealer.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Oh, that is a fair point. Alec, remember we discussed this, the makeover video where we put you in tights, a skirt, I do your makeup. off the walls
One,
content.
100k. 100k.
I don't know whether I can say this or not, but nah, he'd get a bone.
What?
He's being so pretty. He's being
If you
dressed
want to
up.
see that, guys, not the last part, not what Jake said.
Ah, yeah. If you guys want to see that,
Not what Jake said. The other thing. Then 100k subscribers. You know, that's the goal. That's the goal for next year.
Don't say that when I'm drinking something. Spit it out.
That's
I'll
never
take the
gone.
white off my gummy bear.
Try and make Cam laugh when she's
It's
when
not
she's
hard.
drinking
It's
something.
not hard.
Well, I know.
It is.
I know it's not hard when she's, just normally, but like when she's drinking something, just make her spit all across the camera there.
That's
you, Alec.
damn. Yeah. I love how Jake and I are always on the same wavelength with that. Whenever you say something borderline, like, could be interpreted something differently, we're just like, yeah, we're gonna make this guy feel extremely awkward
Yeah, why do I keep you guys around?
because you
You
have
have
no
a
other friends.
Okay, sad but true.
No, but genuinely, because like you mentioned, you only have 1 hour a week. So what do you do? Because especially when we have uni, and so I was mentioning because remember how I joked
Can you
saying
answer
like
questions on what pixels are?
Yeah.
yeah no because remember how at the beginning of the Christmas holidays and I mentioned like wow like the loneliness like because there's no one around and I'm like the only person here, can't go home for the Christmas, and was it really boring, like my routine has gone from completely hectic to I'm doing nothing all day. And I was like, is this what you feel like? Is this Avrona simulator? And you were like, yes. And it's like,
I mean,
damn.
that is literally of my 3 years of my bachelor's degree, which was in person. My master's is online for this if you don't know. But yeah, my bachelor's was in person. I just went there for like a couple of hours a week, sat at the back of the classroom, did absolutely nothing, talked to no one, and just went back home.
Yeah, I feel like your social life would be a little more established if you didn't immediately run out of the classroom with the hopes of no interaction.
Okay, well, if I stayed in the classroom, what would I do? I that's the thing. I don't know how to actually start a conversation, and clearly I wasn't interesting enough for anyone to want to start a conversation with me. So, yeah.
I'm surprised you managed to run out so fast with low leg muscle.
Wow.
I'm sorry, literally every time we talk about that, it just reminds me of the video I took of you two playing, did you call it
Connect Sports.
Connect?
That's a very
Yeah.
idea for next year. Connect Sports live stream. We're doing it. Next time you're here, we're doing
I will win. I'll win at darts this time.
We'll also I'll try to make some more space here, so we aren't crashing into each other. When like. That was
We're just
actually-
running in the corner of that room. No, but if it was best of one, I would have won that game of darts.
Connect Darts was fun as well. But anyway, so yeah, that's our content plans for next year. We've been talking for way too long. We've gone way off track, but that's the beauty of this live stream. So I guess we'll just end it there. If you enjoy whatever this madness is, then hey, make sure to subscribe. We're doing more of it next year. And yeah, anyway, that's
Godfield or Colonist live stream?
I think people could find those fun. But anyway, that's about it for this year in general. So hey, do you guys have anything to add?
Nope.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year and goodbye everyone. Goodbye. I'm not doing my normal outro because these guys usually laugh at me when I do it.